What is the one thing I asked you not to do? Right. What did you do?
Mistake, sir.
You picked up a felony. Right. He goes with you.
Like I said, if you don't mind, it's gonna be dismissed, and I understand that he picked up a felony case, but you're essentially revoking his bond on a case that if you give him like 5 hours, he can complete the course and get it dismissed.
He's got, well,
Here's the question. If you're not gonna, because I completely understand where you're coming from, but like I said, if there wasn't a dismissal on the table, like I totally agree. So if you can just roll him one day.
I'm not gonna, no.
Okay,
I'm
that's
not
fine.
gonna reward him because it's not fair to every single other person that I do this with,
What
you
are
know?
you setting the bond at? Because I have a bonding company here, so.
Okay. He goes with you.
Let's go. So what would you, what are you setting his bond at?
5,001. 5,001,
5,001?
correct.
Not 1,001? I think his original bond was.
No, that's if someone misses court, and then what I normally do is bring him up, but he picked up a felony. What I normally do is 5,001. If you want, I'll do 3,501.
You're just punishing his parents, like, that are gonna have to pay this bond.
No, I'm punishing him because I'm not gonna let him do a walkthrough. He's gonna actually go to jail.
You're not letting him do a walk?
No, it's not fair to everybody else that we do to, you know, and I know it's you, Paria, that you always get special treatment, but I'm not gonna reward him. But it is.
Did I say anything about you, Judge? I just said the case is being dismissed, so in the interest of justice, it doesn't.
It's gonna get dismissed because he's got a great lawyer, so here, let's just let him have. No, it's not. Thanks. All right. Mr. Fernandez,
Just what was that, 3501?
3,501.
It's a game.
I'm sorry.
Yes,
Tell me.
Emmanuel Anaya, it's for an arraignment, Your Honor.
Okay, I'm ready when you are, please. Yeah, I think it's good. It's all right. Anaya. Kevin. Anaya. Oh, okay.
Somebody calling?
Yeah, you're.
This is.
Oh,
Yes,
thank
yes.
you.
Are you Emmanuel Anaya?
Sir.
Mr. Anaya, you're charged with racing on a highway.
Sir.
You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present during questions and interviews with the state of Texas. If you cannot afford a lawyer will be appointed to represent you. Excuse me. Please don't say anything. All right.
Your Honor, officer observed while on patrol in Harris County, Texas, defendant and an SUV traveling 99 miles per hour in a 35 mile per hour.
99 and a 35?
Attempting to outspace each other. Officer turned around and conducted a traffic stop on the defendant. Defendant stated he was chasing the SUV because they were involved in an auto accident. Officer did not observe any damage to the defendant's vehicle consistent with an accident.
Do you have a Texas driver license, Mr. Anaya? You don't have a license? Look at me. You will now sign an affidavit promising that you're not going to drive. I don't give a rat's behind what your excuse is. If I find that you drive, I will have a contempt hearing. You'll be facing an additional 6 months in jail and a $500 fine every time you get in a car and drive. Do you understand?
Sir.
I don't care if anyone has to go to the hospital. You need clothes. A sick kid needs to go to the hospital. If you drive, you'll be facing 6 months in jail every single time. I've already put one person in jail today. Don't let this be you. Do not pick up any new cases while you're on bond in this court. And above all else, do not drive. You have a lawyer. He will take care of you. If he comes back to me, tells me that he can't get a hold of you because you're playing games, I will revoke your bond. You will not get any more PR bonds from this court. Do you understand, Mr. Anaya?
Yes, sir.
I will have you come up here, swear to us that you're not going to drive. After that, I'll get you to Victoria. We're going to have you sign a reset. After that, you guys are free to go. Don't act a fool in the free world, or I will take the free world away from you. You will get no more chances, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Yeah.
Page 4. Zapata 1.
99 and a 35.
Page 5. Forest Paris. Come on up, please. You tell me if you will not be driving for this term.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. I got you.
Yeah.
Mr. Forrest, you are charged with failure to stop and give information. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. Your case is 188 days old. You've made 2 different bonds. It's now time to figure out what we're going to do with your case today. Do you have a Texas driver license, ma'am? You are not allowed to drive. You will be signing an affidavit if you leave here today, promising us that you're not to drive.
Yes, sir.
If I find that you drive, and I don't care what your reason is, you will be facing a contempt of court hearing. You'll be facing 6 months in jail and a $500 fine every time you get in a car. I don't care if Queen Victoria needs a ride to church. You understand? Do you have a lawyer today?
Sir, but I have a lawyer that I'm talking to, and he's gonna work with me.
I'm going to appoint you a lawyer today. It's time to figure out today what we do with your case, man. Your case is so old, it had sprung legs and about to walk off. I don't know about signing a reset yet. Let's appoint her, an attorney from the MAC. I'm gonna have you come up here, swear to us that you're not gonna drive, and then take a seat for me in the jury box, man.
15 minutes later.
Mr. Lindenbank, you need
The
20th through the 23rd.
the 20th works fine.
All right, that's it. It's plea or trial that day, okay?
Okay, thank you.
And Judge, I filed that HIPAA protective order on the complainant's medical records.
Got it. Okay,
So I'll share it.
okay. I'll send it. Okay, thanks.
Thank you very much.
Take care. All right, Josh. Hey, bud. Okay, are you,
I was just appointed this morning.
got it. Okay, we got it. It's nearly 200 days old. So,
I believe that they attempted a rip twice, but haven't got an answer yet.
say that again?
They're working on the rip. Looks like they had attempted a couple of times, but no answer yet.
That's correct.
Okay, I'll set it off a week.
Yes, sir.
Please try week. The next setting is clear trial. Okay,
Were there any bond conditions on this one?
yeah, no driving.
Okay.
Yeah. Come up, Mr. Forrest.
Yeah,
What the day after the felony?
Yes,
You've
sir.
been given a lawyer. There's no excuse. If you ever miss again, I'm gonna make your bond so high, you're gonna flip. You will never get another PR bond. You understand?
Yes, sir.
I'm giving you 1 week for you guys to figure out what you guys want to do. When you come back, you must either accept a plea bargain or we'll set your case for trial, man. Please.
Judge, if I could check, sorry, I had forgotten to ask if they had video that, you know, sometimes we're waiting on video. I know it's a little older case, but
I don't know.
if they
You'll
set
have
up for
to-
clear trial, that may be an issue. We can address it next week.
Yeah, okay. Please. Yes. They gave her another PR bond? What? Are we living outer space or what? What's going on here? Take a seat for me in the jury box, man. I don't. That's 5 PR bonds now.
The last one, Judge, is page 30.
Who's spelled the last name?
E, like Victoria, A is.
Did you find it? Do you want a cause number? Tell me when you're ready.
I'm ready for the call number, Judge.
It's 2506-807. Mr. Van Sordell, you are charged with indecent assault. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present during questions and interviews of the state of Texas. If you cannot afford a lawyer will be appointed to represent you, sir. Okay.
Ready, Your Honor?
Yes, sir.
The officer dispatched in Harris County, Texas. The witness stated that the defendant was on top of the complainant, lifting up her shirt, exposed her breast, and grabbing her vagina over her clothes. She stated that she yelled at the defendant and that he fled on foot from the original scene. She offered a picture of the defendant that she took as he was walking away. The complainant stated that she did not know the defendant and that the encounter was not consensual. She stated that she was walking down the street when the defendant approached her. As we were gathering their statements, the defendant returned to the original incident wearing a lime green shirt, blue jeans, and brown boots, which matched the clothing from the picture taken by the witness. The complainant and the witness then advised officer that he was then defendant saying, "That's him," as they pointed at the defendant. The defendant resisted arrest, but ultimately was taken into custody.
I feel like we went from, how did the encounter begin?
According to,
Van Sordell,
No, but which encounter?
because he starts with, he's on top of her.
When is the defendant was on top of the for sure exposed to the breast, right?
You don't just end up on top of someone out of the blue. Were they at a house?
she was walking down the street when the defendant approached her. She was just
There we
walking down
go.
the street.
That's what I'm wondering. So did he come up and attack her out of the blue and start ripping her clothes off?
Your Honor, actually didn't know each other, so that is a big one.
So we can't just walk down the street. Someone starts jumping on you.
We'll gather the photo that the complainant took on scene, but there's additional follow-up on this one.
I would say so, because
Actually,
isn't it attempted sexual assault?
no, not. There needs to be more information there for that.
Mr. Van Sordell, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond. So tell me, where did this happen? Where are we?
Your Honor, this.
So I know how to properly address Mr. Van Sordell and what kind of conditions to put.
The actual address is 6327 Knox Street, but it was just on the sidewalk over there, so I'll look up the intersection right now, Judge. It was just on it was near the intersection, Judge, of Knox Street, and there's a small road there, but I don't see the name of it. But it was on Knox Street. I mean, it's really.
So tell me, how do we protect the public?
We can order, the state will request, no contact with the complainant especially, but, otherwise we don't, we'll defer to court.
Mr. Van Sordell, I'm going to put an ankle monitor on you. I want to know where you are at all times, and I'm forbidding you from going within 500 feet of the immediate area. I'm also ordering you not to have any contact with the complaining witness, not to to be in possession of weapons, and not to consume alcohol or illegal drugs. I'm going to randomly test you. If I find that you violate this one iota, I will take you down and you will be put in jail. Do you understand, sir?
I know where to go.
Don't go here. There are plenty of places you can go. Don't go here. I'm telling you now, you become a danger to the public, I'm gonna light you up. Do you understand? Consider this. If you are homeless, you probably have no one that's gonna pony up $5,000 to $10,000 to get you out. The only reason you got out of jail is because you got a free bond. You will not get another one if you are put in jail because you violate these conditions, or you pick up a new case. You'll be stuck like Chuck, and nobody gonna get you out. You understand? The only thing I want are streets to be safe. What do you do for a living?
Construction. I'm in work, build buildings.
That's cute. For real. How do you get money? How do you eat?
I don't work, I don't make no money.
Perhaps therein lies the problem, Mr. Van Sordell. Get yourself a job. The byproduct is you get money and you find something to do, because otherwise you become self-destructive. And the problem is there's a wake of destruction. Do you mind giving an application, please? I will give you an application for an appointed lawyer. I'm going to have you go to Victoria Center, reset, and then you will meet with Keith for your bond conditions. Don't violate these conditions, Mr. Van Sordell. Do you understand? Mr. Lindenbank,